Welcome to our channel. Tom Cruise is very relaxed in content with girlfriend Elsina Khayrova. Tom Cruise is settling into his relationship with Elsina Khayrova while living in England, a source exclusively reveals in the latest issue of Us Weekly. They're both happy in London and settled with a well-heeled social circle, all of whom believe it's a great match. The insider says, noting that Cruise, 61, is very relaxed and content with his life right now. Despite the couple's 25-year age difference, Cruise and Khayrova, 36, have a lot in common. They can sit and talk for hours about world affairs, arts and culture, history, and sports, the source tells us, revealing that as a history buff, Cruise likes learning about Khayrova's background and Russian upbringing. The Top Gun Maverick star finds Khayrova's journey and heritage fascinating, the insider says, adding that Cruise thinks she's incredibly intelligent. While Cruise and Khayrova are still getting to know each other, the source claims to us that the actor's friends wouldn't be surprised if they eventually get hitched. Tom has never ruled out getting married again. It's just that the circumstances haven't been right, the insider shares, explaining that for now, Cruise and Khayrova aren't worrying about the future and are super happy together. Cruise and Khayrova went public with their relationship during a party in London's Grosvenor Square in December 2023. However, a source exclusively told us at the time that the couple had been quietly dating for a while before stepping out together. They've hung out at Tom's favorite private members club and regularly enjoy afternoon tea and gourmet dinners out in London, the insider said of the pair's budding romance, explaining that Cruise is extremely confident about it working out for the long term. The pair met through mutual friends in London's social scene, according to the source, who told us, what started as a basic friendship quickly turned into something more special. Tom Cruise through the years. The relationship came after Khayrova split from her husband and Russian oligarch Dmitry Tsvetkov, with whom she shares 2 children, in 2020. She filed for divorce 2 years later, and their messy legal battle has since been settled. Cruise, meanwhile, has been married 3 times. Cruise's first union with Mimi Rogers lasted from 1987 to 1990. He moved on with Nicole Kidman in December 1990. The pair, who shared 2 adopted children, Isabella, 30, and Connor, 28, called it quits in February 2001. Cruise also shares a daughter with ex-wife Katie Holmes, whom he divorced in 2012. Tom Cruise dumped by Russian socialite Elsina Khayrova for being too intense. Yes, Tom Cruise did date Russian socialite Elsina Khayrova, but the romance was brief, and they ended the relationship quickly. Why does this keep happening to one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, and arguably one of the most good-looking? Well, there comes a certain moment in time when men with that much power and money get a little too intense. Cruise is past 60 years of age, and he is not getting any younger. With age comes a certain level of stubbornness that can be quite off-putting for any woman. Tom decided to go public with his relationship in early December, but the relationship didn't last more than a few months. According to a recent report, Cruise went a little too fast for Khayrova's taste. At a certain point, this is starting to look like a desperate man who doesn't want to waste any time doing the whole dating thing. Cruise has already been through 3 divorces in his life, and he felt he could bypass some protocols. According to Radar Online, Elsina Khayrova dumped Tom Cruise because he asked her to marry him after only a few months dating. Almost any woman would run to the hills with a man looking as desperate as Tom Cruise is right now. Many will recall how intense he got when he met pop star Shakira, right after she had split from soccer star Gerard Piqué. Cruise almost declared his love for her on the day they met. Sources close to what happened between Cruise and Khayrova are convinced that the actor fell madly in love with her in record time, but the Russian socialite wasn't willing to take things to the next level just yet. despite already knowing everything about each other, despite her knowing his past. There was no appeal to the way the Hollywood star wanted to approach this relationship. Reports also suggest Tom Cruise does this regularly. He asks women to marry him as soon as he feels there might be strong feelings involved. But that old-fashioned behavior is not what women these days are expecting. This goes to show Tom Cruise is a master at making films, but he is not great at relationships.